What if I told you some of the world's biggest celebrities didn't just leave their countries? They ran away. No goodbye. No explanation. No warning. One day, they were everywhere. On your screens, in headlines, at the top of their careers. And the next? Gone. From Hollywood legends to powerful insiders. These are the celebrities who secretly fled their countries. And the real reasons will shock you. Fame looks perfect from the outside. Money, power, influence. The kind of life millions dream of. But behind the spotlight, there's another reality. Pressure, scandals, secrets. And when those things start closing in, some celebrities don't stay and face it. They leave. Quietly. Permanently. Sometimes overnight. Today, we're uncovering 10 real, verified cases of celebrities who left their countries. And why? 1. Roman Polanski. Roman Polanski is one of the most controversial figures in Hollywood history. In 1977, he was charged in a serious criminal case involving a minor. He later pleaded guilty to a lesser charge as part of a deal, and everything appeared to be moving toward sentencing. However, in 1978, before the final judgment could be delivered, Polanski made a shocking decision. He fled the United States. Since then, Polanski has lived mainly in Europe, particularly in France, where he holds citizenship. Because France does not extradite its citizens, he has been able to avoid returning to the United States. Despite continuing to work in the film industry and even winning awards, his legal situation has never been resolved. Decades later, he remains a fugitive, making his case one of the clearest examples of a celebrity fleeing a country to avoid legal consequences. 2. Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden was not a traditional celebrity, but his actions made him one of the most talked about figures in the world. In 2013, Snowden leaked classified documents that revealed the existence of large-scale global surveillance programs run by intelligence agencies. However, they also led to serious charges against him under U.S. espionage laws. Knowing the consequences he could face, Snowden fled the United States shortly after the leaks became public. He first traveled to Hong Kong and later ended up in Russia, where he was eventually granted residency. Today, he continues to live in exile. His story remains highly debated. Some view him as a whistleblower who exposed the truth, while others consider him a criminal who broke national security laws. 3. Julian Assange. Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, became internationally known for publishing classified government documents. These leaks exposed sensitive information about wars, diplomacy, and intelligence operations, placing him at the center of global controversy. In 2012, he sought asylum in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. What followed was one of the most unusual situations in modern history. For nearly 7 years, Assange lived inside the embassy, unable to step outside without risking arrest. His life during that time was extremely restricted. He had limited space, constant surveillance, and no freedom to move. Eventually, he was arrested after his asylum was withdrawn, but his decision to seek refuge showed how far he was willing to go to avoid legal consequences. For Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan represents a different kind of departure. Unlike others on this list, her move was not driven by legal charges or political pressure, but by the intense demands of fame. The paparazzi followed her everywhere, and her life was frequently exposed in headlines. Around 2014, she made a quiet decision to leave the United States and move to Dubai. The reason was simple: privacy. Dubai has strict laws regarding photography and harassment, which allowed her to live without constant intrusion. For Lohan, leaving the country was a way to regain control over her life. Her story shows that sometimes celebrities are not running from the law, they are running from overwhelming public attention. 5. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp experienced one of the most publicized legal battles in recent celebrity history. His disputes and courtroom proceedings attracted global media coverage, making his personal life a constant topic of discussion. After this intense period, Depp began spending more time outside the United States, particularly in Europe. The constant media attention, public opinions, and ongoing scrutiny made it difficult to maintain a normal life. By moving away, Depp was able to distance himself from that environment. His case highlights how even without direct legal consequences, the emotional and psychological toll of fame can push celebrities to leave their home countries. 6. Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres was once considered one of the most beloved figures in television. However, in recent years, her public image faced challenges due to allegations about workplace conditions on her show. As criticism grew, DeGeneres gradually stepped back from her long-running program and public appearances. Reports suggest that she also spent time outside the United States, seeking a quieter and more private lifestyle. Her decision reflects a different kind of pressure: public opinion. In today's digital world, negative publicity can spread rapidly, affecting even the most successful careers. For DeGeneres, stepping away from the spotlight was a way to reset and move forward without constant scrutiny. 7. Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson made a conscious decision to leave Hollywood behind. After decades of fame, media attention, and public exposure, she chose to return to her roots in Canada. Unlike many others, her departure was not sudden or forced. It was a personal choice driven by a desire for simplicity and peace. Anderson has spoken about feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of fame and wanting to reconnect with a quieter lifestyle. Her move demonstrates that leaving a country is not always about escaping something negative. Sometimes it is about moving towards something better, a more balanced and fulfilling life away from the spotlight. 8. Richard Gere. Richard Gere represents one of the most straightforward cases on this list. He relocated to Spain with his family, seeking a different lifestyle. There was no scandal or controversy driving his decision. Instead, it was based on personal happiness and family priorities. Gere has expressed that he feels more content and fulfilled in his new environment. His story serves as a reminder that not every celebrity departure is dramatic. In some cases, it is simply about choosing a place that aligns better with personal values and lifestyle goals. 9. Tina Turner. Tina Turner made one of the most significant personal transitions by giving up her U.S. citizenship and becoming a citizen of Switzerland. After a long and challenging career, she sought stability, privacy, and peace. Switzerland offered a calm and secure environment, far removed from the pressures she experienced in the United States. Turner's decision was not about escaping legal issues, but about creating a new chapter in her life. She successfully rebuilt her identity and found happiness in a completely different setting. Her story is a powerful example of how leaving a country can represent growth and transformation. 10. Jet Li. Jet Li made a strategic decision to change his citizenship and relocate to Singapore. As a global action star, he had achieved immense success, but he chose to prioritize long-term stability. His reasons included family considerations, financial planning, and a desire for a more controlled and balanced lifestyle. Singapore provided a stable environment that aligned with his goals. Jet Li's move highlights another important aspect of celebrity life: planning for the future. Even at the peak of fame, decisions are often made with long-term security and well-being in mind. Fame looks glamorous: private jets, luxury homes, millions of fans. But behind it all, there's pressure, there's fear, there are consequences. And when those consequences get too close, even the biggest stars in the world disappear. So the next time a celebrity suddenly leaves their country, ask yourself, was it just a lifestyle change? Or were they running from something much bigger? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real and shocking stories. And tell me in the comments, which celebrity story surprised you the most? Because, trust me, there are always more secrets hiding behind fame.